Hey you! Tired of being taken advantage of by giant gaming companies? Tired of getting served garbage while being told that if you don't like it, it's because you're just too dumb to understand? Well, don't give up. I got you, fam. In this video, I'm gonna tell you about 7 indie game companies that won't take advantage of you. Dev teams that won't try to piss in your face while telling you it's raining. But before we begin, here's how I chose those 7 companies. They need to have made more than one game. So as much as I love Heart Machine and Dire Light, they're not eligible yet. Also, I need to have played at least one of their games, and I need to have a decent knowledge of their catalog. Finally, as someone who enjoys mobile gaming, I chose companies that are making mostly cross-platform games. One last thing before we begin. Please tell me about the game companies you trust. Companies that are making good games without predatory microtransactions. I am very interested by that, and it will help other people looking at the comments of the video. Alright, let's begin. Supergiant Games is an indie company located in San Francisco, California. It was founded in 2009 and their first game was Bastion, released in 2011. I loved Bastion so much, I have the whole playthrough of the game on my channel. Then they made Transistor, Pyre, and finally Hades, which is probably their most successful title yet. I've played all of their games apart from Pyre, and Bastion is my favorite of them all. Still, they're making high-quality games, and all of their titles are one-time purchase, no loot boxes or any other garbage type of monetization. If you're into action RPG with great narrative, look them up. Tentos is a Finnish company that was founded in 2009. They started out by making mobile games and over time started to make cross-platform games. Their most recent title is a post-apocalyptic open-world game called Dismantle, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's a one-time purchase game, and there's like 10 tons of stuff to do in it. I didn't even know it was from them at the time, but the first of their game I played was Crimson Land, a twin-stick shooter on my PlayStation Vita. They did a few twin-stick shooters like the excellent Neon Chrome. A thing that really surprised me in their latest release was the amount of accessibility options such as colorblind mode, a reduction of blinking effects, and a removal of copyrighted music to help streamers and YouTubers to not get copyright claims. Tentos is amazing. Look them up. Spiderweb Software was founded in 1994 and is mostly made of Jeff Vogel, who's passionate about making old-school CRPG. He made so many. I've played a few, mostly from the Avernum and Avadon series, but from what I've heard, Geneforge is his best work, and the nice thing is that he ported it to mobile last year. I think the easiest way to describe his work is this. Try to think of what an indie Baldur's Gate game would be, and that's pretty much what his games are. He doesn't overpromise, he doesn't charge you a lot of money for the games, and I think it's fair for everyone. The Spiderweb Software games may not look very impressive, but behind the simple graphics lies great game mechanics and engaging stories. Trees Brothers have been making games for more than a decade. I've only played one of them, which is Star Traders Frontier. But not only is the game good, it's still receiving updates on a weekly or monthly basis 5 years after release. Instead of trying to make awkward sentences to explain to you what they are, I'm just gonna read you what they say of themselves, since I 100% agree with what they say. Quote, "Indie game studio going 10 plus years strong, led by two brothers, Andrew and Corey Trees, were a player's first studio. Regularly updated, long lifespan games. No exploitative monetization or dark patterns. Personal involvement in players' communities. We're best known for our award-winning sci-fi Captain RPG Star Traders Frontier and our upcoming cyberpunk heist RPG Cyber Knights Flashpoints." End quote. Seriously, if you're into RPG with heavy emphasis on strategy, look them up. Valor Ware is a one-guy British dev named Tom Rookie, best known for his Ninth Dawn series. I've played all three of them and was never disappointed. Well, 2 is the weakest entry in my opinion, but it's not a bad game at all. Anyway, they are action RPG games with some twin-stick shooters elements in them. The third entry is definitely the most complete with cooking, monster taming, and even a card game. All of the Ninth Dawn games are one-time purchase, no shady monetization. Thanks for your hard work, Tom. Tylacine Studios is an American indie company that was founded in 2014 by Zach Bertok. He is best known for the Cyberlim series, which is a monster catching game not too far from Pokémon, but quite frankly, while it's not looking that great, the mechanics are way deeper than Pokémon. And once again, no loot boxes or any garbage monetization of this type. If you enjoy Pokémon, you owe yourself to play Cyberlim. Rocket Cat Games is a small company made out of 3 people. When I looked up their website for this video, I stumbled on this and thought it was great Rocket Cat lore. Quote, "Where are you located? Kepa's in Washington State, Brandon is in Arizona, Jeremy is from Detroit. None of us have ever met in person. We all work out of our houses." End of quote. I think it's amazing that they made it work, and they certainly did, since they're making games since 2009. Their most successful and known title is probably Death Road to Canada, but my favorite one is Wayward Souls. It's hard to describe their games, since the 2 I just mentioned are quite different, but Wayward Souls is like an action roguelike game, and Death Road to Canada is a roguelike road trip with zombies. Anyway, they're great. I really wanted to give them a shout out here. Alright, so I've shared with you my favorite gaming devs. Now it's your turn. I chose indie companies because it's what I enjoy and covers on my channel, but feel free to give a shout out to any non-shady developers in the comment section. It will help me, and it will help the whole gaming community. Well, the 19 people that will see this video at least. Anyway, that's all for me. Thanks for watching and bye bye.